Hey guys, what's up? Finally got into some WildStar. As you can see, over the whole weekend, I managed to get to level 9. I did create a few characters, so yeah, we'll see. But I really do like the game, so I'm just happy I can play it. So basically what this video is going to be is a video on where the channel stands, some info about my plans for Twitch. So what we're going through is I'm still at this point in time going to be working, and I really don't want to dedicate the time after putting in a work day to have to say show up here for Twitch. I may never even say show up at this time, just check and see. So we'll see how it goes, but right now, until I get a little more time, the Twitch channel is going to be on hold. I will put the link up in my YouTube channel eventually. So let's go ahead and move on. So you can look for streams probably starting in 2 to 3 weeks. I think that's a fair estimate. So with WildStar, I'm going to be doing mainly PvP. Sorry, got caught up for some reason. But PvP will be my main focus. But it may not. I might get sucked into the PvE aspect. Let's see. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Alright, so a couple things I wanted to touch on. No, actually, we'll just skip that. I'll make another video for WildStar. I'm going to go ahead and just get into what the channel is going to be about. As you can notice if you look through my videos, I've got a completed Let's Play of Singularity up. Though I will say I forgot and cut the recording off during the credits when there was a bonus scene. So, sorry about that. You can Google or YouTube it, whatever. I've started Fallout 3. And if you've watched that stream, you will notice there are some major frame issues, and I've really looked into it. I've tried everything. I've got the latest beta drivers and all that good stuff. Nothing seems to help. But then I've overlooked one thing, and it was a problem for me in the past. I gotta clean the dust out of my computers, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to well, let's just say it. I'm going to buy some new fans, I think. I'm probably getting a new computer in the next couple months. Right now, where I've just moved, cannot talk today. Just moved a few months ago. Really, money's, I wouldn't say it's tight, but it's not where I'm comfortable wasting it right now in case I would, something would happen. So, that's where we're at with the frame rate issue. So, I'm going to clean those fans out, and we'll give Fallout another run. You may have also noticed I am got a couple of Final Fantasy 3 Steam release videos up. Pretty impressed with the game itself so far. Definitely, you can definitely tell it's an older one. Definitely tell. As for the port of that game, kind of shitty. I feel it was lazy, but still isn't really deterring. What's deterring me from playing it is WildStar. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. So these Let's Plays you're seeing, I have decided that we're going to focus on several things. Like the Fallout 3 Let's Play, it's actually not just a Let's Play. I've always joked that I was going to go after all the achievements in Fallout 3. Haven't actually got around to it. Well, I'm going to, looks like, start that. So I'm hoping that'll be the case, and I'm gonna put a graphic up on the video itself, and we'll keep track of what we still need to get. And that's if the game will start cooperating with me. So we'll go from there. And the Final Fantasy will go. And basically what I do for most of these Let's Play is exactly what you would expect for playing it to completion. The text-based games, obviously, I'm going to have to read the text to you, so we'll just have to bear with me on that one. So from there, we will go into the range of games I'm going to do. I have thought, I get a little ADD when it comes to single-player games sometimes. So I'm going to run up to a maximum. I'll just key in on that word maximum of 10 Let's Play / video series. Well, maybe just Let's Plays. I got a couple ideas for series that I'm going to get to in a minute. But the Let's Plays will simply be there because sometimes I just get bored, especially like Fallout, or if I'm doing Skyrim. I played those games to fucking death, and sometimes I just need a break from them. Doesn't mean I don't like the game anymore, it just means it's overplayed for me. So we'll see where we go. But I'm probably going to start running both Fallouts concurrently. I will definitely just see. But as I play Fallout 3, I find that I want to play New Vegas as well. And in the case of both of those games, I haven't done the DLC except for one in each, and I've got them all, so that's a good excuse for me to do those. The Final Fantasy 3 will keep going. Final Fantasy 7 and 8 are definitely on my radar, and I may start both of those up while I'm doing all this other stuff. If you're a fan of one, you just watch, you subscribe, you watch for me to upload it, no big deal. The other things I'm going to do is, as you can see, WildStar. Got an idea. I'm playing the Spell Slinger. I actually was able to get on for a few minutes the other day before I got kicked, and then the queue was just atrocious, so I didn't stick around. But I started playing the Warrior and liked it, and you've seen my beta gameplay, so, or you could see it. I won't say you have seen it. So you could check that out. And then I also made an Esper. So the point of this is getting to what I'm thinking of doing. I am thinking of doing a series of leveling videos. That could be me doing dungeons, just doing quests. Like you see in this video is me running around killing these birds. So, it literally be whatever I'm doing that day. I don't know if I'm going to 100% do that, but it is something I have. I may try to do it like a traditional Let's Play in terms of how I read the quest text. We'll just have to wait and see. Probably have videos of PvP. I may focus my PvP videos on these little channel updates I'm going to do. But the other stuff I was wanting to get at with this channel is I've got some friends I think that we might get on and play, just play some WildStar or something, and it'd be dual commentary, or, just might be commentating on what I do. I don't know if I'm going to do that series or not. Let's see. Oh, yes, this one. I got two other series that would involve dual commentary on my mind. I have 2 kids, and one is crazy about Minecraft, and he really wants to get on the old microphone and add his input. So may end up doing a let's play of Minecraft with my son. We'll play that one by ear. I've got to secure him a better computer to play it on first. The other thing is getting him a headset that he won't break. So we'll play that one by ear, and obviously you're not going to hear me, swearing. I still might swear a little bit, but I think in the Singularity video I got pissed off over something and let some choice words fly, so don't expect that if I do that series. The other one, the one I think that could be the most humorous, well, I've got a friend who may do that, but I would like to get my wife in here to do dual commentary, because she fucking cannot stand most of these video games I play. She likes to make fun of them, and I think forcing her for 30 minutes to an hour of gameplay, hell, even 15 minutes, I think could be very amusing. Because I'm sure she'd have some stuff to say about the way the characters look in this game. What else do we have? We'll see if we can do that one. I would like to do a video series where if you have questions, I would much prefer the questions be sent to my private message box. I think that would be the best. It would be easier for me to track. Well, with the amount of comments on my channel right now, it wouldn't be, but it could very well change. One other thing, we'll go over just a couple more. For one, I'm going to have to get some new video software, because I've started noticing when I play back some of these videos, they get real bad, and it's not the case on my end. And it's because I've started noticing these error messages pop up on my recording software that's saying it's having a hard time encoding. So I will probably be switching recording software, though I haven't yet. So we'll have to go from there. And let's see. Okay, another thing that I almost forgot to mention. My voice levels on the mic. I've been working on it, and I assure you, if you've watched Singularity and probably Fallout and Final Fantasy, you'll notice how just dry and monotone and uninterested I sound. Well, there's a few reasons for that. One, I'm new to this, and I feel really fucking awkward in here talking with no one talking to me. I really feel awkward, so I try to keep it down, and it's for a couple reasons. I keep it down because I feel like I don't want people running in here because I feel so awkward myself. The other reasons, I hear myself, and I even feel awkward to myself hearing me do this. I've been working on it, and the more I do these, the more comfortable I get, so I'm sure you're going to start seeing my real personality show through. So we'll see. Just trust me, it's very weird that I'm like this, because I spend 7 hours a day. That's part of my job, is talking in front of people. So I think it's just the new situation of talking to really no one except for a future viewer. So I'm definitely working on that. Let's see. Last thing for today's video is the games on my radar to do series on. These aren't all of them. These are just the first ones. I'm a big RPG fan, so expect to see that. I really wanted to do Wolfenstein, but the game won't run, even though my computer is definitely capable of running it. Okay, so the first, Minecraft. I mentioned that would be with my son if I did it. I got this older game that I'm looking into, and I think this is about the only way I can make myself play it, even though I'm assured I'd love it, is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I may do a Let's Play on that. System Shock 2 I'm looking at. Both of the old Knights of the Old Republic games. I'm also thinking in the MMO space, since it's free to play, maybe doing a couple videos on the Old Republic. Risen and Risen 2. I've had my eye for a while. I've got them. I just haven't played them. So maybe see that. The Stalker series. That's another example. Painkiller. Don't know. I want to play around with that a little more before I decide. The Mountain Blade series I'm thinking about. Mainly RPGs though. The Last Remnant, obviously Fallout, you've seen those. Now here's one that I'd like some feedback on, is I've got some of the old Black Isle software games. So I'm looking at Icewind Dale 2, I think I have Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition actually. So maybe that one. Planescape, Torment, the Final Fantasies I mentioned earlier. I've got 2 Fable on here, 3 Elder Scrolls games I may look at. So you can see I got quite a few. And if there's any that you think may be fun, I'm a big RPG fan. Used to be a big shooter fan, but kind of burn out on that now. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing them. So by all means, say try this out, and I will. Well, I won't say I will. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to do more of these in the future, so keep an eye out. Leave me a comment, any suggestions. Give me a like. I'll look for some more WildStar in the future. If you liked what you saw, you can also subscribe. Thanks again.